good afternoon. This is Zoena's Spice. Today I'm going to show you how I make some nice stew with cabbage. Very nicely done for you to see and for you to try. See that a little bit. Today I'm going to make some beef, and it's already cut up, and I'm going to make it with some cabbage. I'm making a stew beef with cabbage. So this is the cabbage here, and I'm going to show you the next step how I'm going to prepare this. So I wash the cabbage whole before I start cutting it, because I do not want to wash it afterward when I cut it up. So I just want you to know that I just wash it already, so I'm going to cut it up. Now you can cut it up, cabbage, anyhow you want, doesn't matter. So I'm cutting it in quarter. Now we have a core here which I don't like, so I usually take it out. It's not good to eat anyway. So now you have a choice. Some people would like to cut it very thinly, like this spaghetti way. You could cut it like this way, or you could cut it a little chunkier like this way. All depends on your choice how you like to cut it. So either you cut it this way like spaghetti if you like it thin, or if you want it a little chunkier, but they're all the same thing. So I'm gonna finish up the rest. Just give an idea how I cut it, and then you see the rest. So I washed the beef with some nice warm water, very nice and clean. So what I'm gonna do now, I want to pressurize this beef. So that will be my next step. Now I want to show you, I put 1.5 cups of water in this pressure pot, and I'm gonna pressure this beef for 10 minutes, because I'm pre-cooking a little so it could be tender. So I'm gonna put a lid on this and let it come to a boil, and then you see the next step. So here some of the seasoning that I'll be using into this beef stew and cabbage. Here I have some hot small weird pepper. These are hot and they are optional. I have a couple of garlic here, onion, 1 onion. I have some cilantro here. I have some sweet pepper. I have some basil, tarragon, and a little rosemary. So all these here I'm gonna put into the stew. So see you in the next step. I also want to show you I pressurize this meat, pre-cook it a little for 10 minutes, a little tender. So I'm gonna start the cooking process. Here I put my pot down. I'm gonna use like 1/4 cup of oil. I'm gonna just let it heat up a little, and I start the cooking. So I put the meat in to fry a little. This time I add some black pepper. So about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. So the meat is fry a little. Now I'm going to add the seasoning. I grate the garlic because I like the garlic to get some very finely chopped. So I grate it. I'm going to fire this up a little. This is so nicely done here. I'm gonna put some salt. Looking very good. Well, you put salt to your taste. So let this just fry in a little. Then I'm gonna put some tomato paste into this. I'll put a lid on this. I'll let it fry down a little. So just checking, it's frying up really nice. So at this time, I'll be putting in some tomato paste into this. I'll put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So I'm going to let this fry down a little more. Then I'll be ready to add the cabbage in. Looking all good. Now before I put the cabbage, I have some stock which I would like to put into the beef. From after I pressure it, I have some beef stock. So now put some in here. I have 1 cup. I'll let this come down a little, then I'll throw in the cabbage. Now it's coming to a boil, so let it dry down a little, some of this gravy. Then I add in the cabbage, because all these are stock and I would like it to incorporate in this meat. It will give them such a nice flavor. So now I'm going to put a lid over this and then I'm going to let it come down a little. Just checking. Still got to fry down a little more, come down a little more before I add the cabbage. They're coming down very nicely. So I'm checking it now. I think it's ready now. So I'll be putting in the cabbage now. Nice and saucy. So I'm going to turn this up. So now I'm going to put a lid over it and let it come to a little fry and let the cabbage cook. So I'm going to put a lid right now. I'll see you in the next step. So my cabbage is finished here. I do not like to cook it overcooked, but if you want to cook it more until it more cooked, it's all good. I'm just like to make it a little raw, not much, but it's well cooked already. So I'm gonna take it out and let you guys see how nicely done. Here I finished cook my beef and cabbage, looking very nice and it tastes very delicious. So I want to put a little cilantro on top of it for garnish. But so I put a little. this cabbage and beef is very healthy to eat. So this is Zorina Spice. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy. Try my my beef and cabbage stew, and you could tell me back how delicious it is. Bye bye.